What's up, guys? It's Zach the Celtics guy here. I'm back with another video, second video of the day, and I'm here to talk about something going on in the news that's concerning American foreign policy. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. My favorite kind of topic, and when I say that, oh boy, I am so happy to say that, and I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. Because it's just ridiculous. So apparently, for those of you who don't know, there is a Summit of Americas that's going on, and it's hosted by the U.S., taking place in Los Angeles. And the Summit of Americas, which is basically it's like a summit where like all the states in North and South America get together for diplomatic meetings and so on and so forth. It's basically like what they do where like they get into it like in a host country, but in like one particular country, and the leaders of like Canada, the US, Mexico talk with this one from this country in South America, so on and so forth. So with that being said, apparently Joe Biden's Summit of Americas is not getting off to exactly a great start because his administration is being unilateral and being imperialist, no different than what American presidential foreign policies are like and have basically been like since the beginning of time. Because Joe Biden isn't inviting the leaders of Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua, the three countries that neocons and neoliberals love to bitch about and want to make their fucking enemies, even though they have no bearing on the United States of America whatsoever. But we don't like them, not us as Americans, but our fucking idiotic government doesn't like them, simply because Nicaragua, Cuba, and Venezuela are not Team USA, so therefore they're going to just sit there and bitch about it. Now, to Biden's credit, he has been lifting sanctions on those countries, which is a step in the right direction and is very good and is a good thing that he's doing. But why is he not inviting these leaders to the summit? It makes no sense to me. Well, it's not surprising, and I know the reason why he's not doing it. Because he's under all sorts of pressure. He feels his hands are tied. Because he feels like, oh, if I invite these people to the summit, then that's going to make it to where, like, it looks like I'm appeasing the dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela and so on and so forth. But it won't matter because the fucking Republicans will bitch no matter what. They'll still act like Biden is weak on the dictatorships in Cuba and Venezuela. You know, like the fucking dipshits like fucking Ron DeSantis and Rick Scott and Marco Rubio and all these other fucking neocon pieces of shit will still fucking bitch about it. And the president of Mexico says he's not going to attend because he's like, okay, if this is not going to be a summit for all, then I refuse to have anything to do with it. And I actually agree with him. President André Manuel Lopez Obrador said that he would not be attending the Summit of Americas due to the exclusion of countries in the region, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, because of the lack of democratic space and the human rights situation in the countries. But you know who is invited to the summit? You know who is actually going to attend the summit? Jair Bolsonaro in Brazil. Yeah, okay. This is exactly why. This is just textbook definition as to why American foreign policy is a fucking joke. So Jair Bolsonaro, a fascist right-wing piece of shit, is going to attend the summit, who is 50 times fucking worse than anything Cuba or Venezuela have ever done in their existence. But somehow that piece of shit gets invited to the fucking summit. A fucking literal fascist and a dictator who literally masquerades himself to be a democratic president, but he's a right-wing authoritarian. But it's okay, right-wing authoritarians get to be invited to the summit because they're Team USA. But Cuba and Venezuela and Nicaragua, oh no, can't have them, right? Can't have them because they say no to American foreign policy in the region. They say no to it. And even Bolivia's new president, Luis Acri, is also not attending either. So much for Biden's attempt at improving our relationships with other countries that were destroyed under fucking Trump. What a way for him to do this. Like, what Biden should have said if Biden had any brains in his head, which he doesn't because he's fucking demented. If he had any brains in his head, you know what he'd be saying? He'd be over there saying, yeah, let's have dialogue with all the countries of the Americas. Let's have dialogue with all of them. Let's have dialogue, even if we don't agree with them on human rights. Let's talk to them. Let's have a topic of discussion. Let's talk to those countries. Why don't we talk to the president of Venezuela and Cuba and Nicaragua? But does this dumbass have any idea what he's doing? Do you know what fucking Biden's doing by him doing this? He's basically, he acts like, and the fucking neocons act like doing this is going to isolate Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua. But in reality, Tom, it's only having the opposite effect. Literally the opposite effect this is having. Because it's actually going to make more countries in the region support them. The complete opposite. Just like the Cuba embargo that the U.S. has had against them for 60 plus fucking years at this point, which is ridiculous. Having the Cuba embargo against them. Do you know that virtually every country on the fucking planet condemns the American embargo on Cuba? Literally every country. Virtually every country. American allies, adversaries, everybody is against the Cuba embargo. And the vast majority are also against unilateral sanctions on Venezuela and are against sanctions on Nicaragua. And this is the reason why Vladimir Putin is gaining influence in Latin America, despite what he's doing with Ukraine, which I vehemently oppose, by the way. What this is doing is, this is only going to make Russia and China gain more influence in the region. So like Biden's trying to act like he's going to isolate Russia. This is actually going to push those countries into the arms of Russia. This is why they support Russia, because of shit like this. And I understand where they're coming from. I've said that on numerous occasions. So Mexico's president is not attending, but Jair Bolsonaro's attending. A fucking fascist piece of shit who is opposed to gay rights, women's rights, and the rights of minorities. That guy can attend, but not the leader of Nicaragua, but not the leaders of Nicaragua, Cuba, and Venezuela. That haven't even done fucking 1/1,000,000th of the shit that Jair Bolsonaro has done. You can sit there and say, oh, Maduro's authoritarian, he's a dictator, he's a socialist dictator, and everything else. It's like, I don't want to hear the fucking word socialism, because the fucking right wing doesn't know what fucking socialism is. Their idea of fucking socialism is just, oh, socialism is evil, bad, blah, 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 blah. It's like that's your fucking argument. You wouldn't know what socialism was if it bit you in the fucking ass. Okay? And what fucking difference does it make if Venezuela's socialist? What does it matter if Cuba's socialist? What does it matter if Nicaragua's socialist? What does it matter? What bearing does it have on the United States of America? Oh, that's right, because it doesn't. It doesn't. It's like a fucking ghost. It's a fucking ghost that the neocons and the neoliberals use to bitch and moan. That's what it is. This is exactly what it is. It has no impact on the United States of America whatsoever. I don't care what kind of style of government Venezuela has. As an American, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if they're socialist or communist. I don't give a fuck. I'm not worried about those countries. I'm worried about Brazil, a country that is literally a threat to international peace because the fucking fascist wannabe dictator over there is destroying the Amazon rainforest, displacing people, and threatening global peace and security. So I am more worried about that guy, but that motherfucker gets to attend. So fucking a fascist dictator gets to attend, but other dictators that you don't like, they don't get to attend. So Venezuela doesn't get to attend, Cuba doesn't get to attend, Nicaragua doesn't get to attend. But fucking Jair Bolsonaro, who's like the fucking Brazilian Hitler, he gets to fucking attend. This is why American foreign policy is a fucking joke. It is a joke. As an American, I am so fed up with it. I'm embarrassed as an American by this type of shit. I'm embarrassed. And you know what? I'm happy that Mexico's president said, yeah, no, we're not going to give you the time of day. You want to exclude these countries, you want to nitpick, because that's what fucking Biden's doing. Biden is nitpicking countries that he wants at the summit. So he nitpicks. And you know who else he's going to also have at the summit? Oh, yeah, you know who else he's going to have at the summit, right? Colombia's right-wing authoritarian president, who literally said, and I quote, Colombian president calls for no dictators at the Summit of Americas. The Colombian president, who has a history of shooting at peaceful protesters in the streets, is going to call others dictators. Sounds a lot like Ron DeSantis when he calls others authoritarian. When he calls Cuba and Venezuela dictators, but yet he has an anti-LGBT and anti-civil rights record. No, the right wing is a bunch of fucking hypocrites. They're the biggest bunch of fucking hypocrites that there is. They're so fucking hypocritical. Right-wing politicians, I'm not just going to say the right wing, because there's people that are actually right-wing that I'm friends with, and they're not fucking like this. Okay, so it's so ridiculous. So Ivan Duque Marquez, who is a right-wing authoritarian, but maybe like a more watered-down version of Jair Bolsonaro. Jair Bolsonaro is just a straight-up fucking fascist. And of course this is posted on Fox News. Oh yeah, Fox News that literally sees fucking communism and socialism everywhere. Oh my God, I'm gonna look under my bed. Oh my God, socialism. Oh my God, Venezuela's gonna come out and say, Nicolas Maduro's gonna come out and I gotta grab my gun because Venezuela's gonna come out and shoot me. When anything, we're the ones that are threatening them. We're the ones that are threats to them, not the other way around. Venezuela is threatened by the U.S. and has been for many years. So is in Cuba, so is in Nicaragua. This is why they are aligned with Vladimir Putin. Because just like Fidel Castro, he was aligned with the Soviet Union. Because of the Bay of Pigs invasion that pushed them into the arms of the other big power. Again, this is absolutely ridiculous. Colombian president calls for no dictators. When you yourself are a fucking dictator. You are the tyrant. The Colombian right-wing president is a fucking tyrant. But he's going to sit there and say, oh, no dictators at the summit. That would be like Ron DeSantis or Rick Santorum saying, no homophobes in our place. It'd be the same thing. It'd be like David Duke saying, no racists in my fucking dojo. Oh my God, it's so fucking ridiculous. You all are a bunch of fucking clowns, Democrats and Republicans. You're all a bunch of fucking pathetic clowns. We got a diet Republican Party and a fucking alt-right neocon party. Two fucking dumbasses. Two fucking dumbass parties fucking bitching and moaning at each other. Not doing a fucking goddamn thing for the American people and Americans like myself. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. God, I fucking hate these people. I fucking hate them. I do. It's like two fucking stupid ass bullshit parties. Neither one of them can make a right decision. And what they're doing here is they're fucking nitpicking at who they want at the summit. Oh, so no, we don't like these left-wing dictators. Oh, but we don't like them. But let's invite right-wing dictators who violate the rights of other minorities. Oh, they're like 50 times fucking worse than anything Cuba and Venezuela and Nicaragua have ever done, ever. So no, I give props to the Mexican president, President Andre. He's a leader with fucking balls. I like the guy. I think he's great, in all honesty. Yeah, so much for that fucking wall, right? Oh, it's almost going to get to the point where he's going to piss off Joe Biden so much. Maybe Joe Biden's going to call for President Andre to build the wall. To fucking build the wall like Trump told and then Vicente Fox told him to get fucked. So this is what it is. They think Latin America is their backyard, but in all honesty, this is making lefty governments in Latin America come together and give a middle finger to the American imperialists in our government. They're all imperialists. Every single fucking one of them. Every one of them are a bunch of imperialists. Every one of them. Every single one of them. Democrats and Republicans, especially the latter. So the next time the Republicans want to bitch about Joe Biden and act like he's being soft on the communist dictators, okay, this is being soft? Isn't this exactly what you motherfuckers want? Isn't this what you want? No, because Joe Biden's doing it, so you don't like it no matter what he's doing. Because it's like, I know you people think that Cuba and Venezuela are like fucking Stalinists and all that other shit. Even though Venezuela, that you want to bitch about and call socialist, even though 70% of their economy is fucking privately owned. They might claim to be socialist, but they're really not. They're really not. And even if they were, who gives a fuck? I don't care about what government Venezuela has. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't care. It's their country, their business. The only people that can make that determination is those people. And Juan Guaido, who is a fucking right-wing coup-monger backed by the CIA, the interim president, just like Janine Áñez was, the fucking genocidal right-wing maniac that slaughtered Evo Morales supporters, who was backed by the CIA to overthrow Evo Morales, and then she gets locked up, and then Joe Biden is now saying we're concerned about her political persecution, even though she's a genocidal maniac. So Joe Biden was giving aid and comfort to a right-wing fucking dictator. And now there's an Evo Morales lefty by the name of Louis Acri that's in there. And he's also saying this is bullshit. That American foreign policy is bullshit. And I, as an American, am saying it's bullshit. Like, Biden was doing so well on this. He was doing so well in terms of lifting sanctions and doing this with Cuba and Venezuela. Okay, that was a good thing. So why are you not talking to these people? But what are you gonna do? You're gonna invite Juan Guaido, who's not a legitimate fucking president? He's not a legitimate president. He's a coup-monger. Supporting him over Nicolas Maduro is a fucking coup. Oh, where have we seen this before? Where have we seen this before? Oh, that's right. We saw that in Venezuela in 2002. When the Bush administration sanctioned a coup against Hugo Chavez in 2002. 20 years ago on April 11th, 2002. Many other coups throughout Latin America and other unilateral sanctions against Latin America. No, even as an American, it actually gives me joy when those leaders stand up to our bullshit foreign policy. I actually support that. And the reason I support that is because I, as an American, am embarrassed by this type of shit. It makes us look like a joke on the world stage. And even the president of Argentina is also saying the same thing, like, no, we're not going to attend. So in reality town, this is only making them look stronger and making the U.S. look weaker. This is making Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua look stronger. And it's making the U.S. look more weak. It's such a fucking joke. Like, in all honesty, it is such a joke. Such a joke. I am so done with this fucking unilateral imperialism. But to all my listeners from Latin America and outside the U.S., hope you all know, and I know that you all know that there are Americans like myself that are against this bullshit. Because we are against this. We are against unilateralism. We just want peace. I want good relations with all of our neighbors, all the countries of the world. Not this shit. This is not serious policy. This is not serious stuff. This is fucking theater. This is a joke. But of course, the Republicans will bitch, because that's what they do. Obama did the same shit. And Biden's doing the same shit. But President Andres says he'll meet with Joe Biden in July, next month. Okay, that's a good thing. But no, this is ridiculous. So yeah, good luck to fucking Biden doing this little so-called summit that's barely gonna have anybody there. Good luck. Good luck to you. The fucking joke. I, as an American, I might support my country, but I don't support my politicians. My politicians are a fucking joke. Every single one of them are jokes. Every single one of them and their policies are jokes. I'm done with all of it. Democrats and Republicans, all of you, get fucked. Do something good for Americans for a change, instead of playing fucking political theater with these countries in Latin America that you want to act like are banana republics. Enough is enough. No, my solidarity is with them, not with the fucking politicians. They're probably more useful than anything the Democrats or Republicans have ever done a day in their fucking life. So whatever. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Good luck, fucking Mr. President, with all due respect. Good fucking luck. Good luck. Have fun. Have fun with that. Summit of Americas. What a joke. The Summit of Americas is just a political theater. Being hosted in the U.S. for the first time since 1994, you would think that it would be a great thing to talk with all the countries of the region. Can't even do that. I'm at a loss for words because of how stupid it is. But that's really all. All you can do is call this shit out and say that you are against it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I will continue to do so. I call out bullshit from any side, Democrat or Republican, and I will continue to do so. Including domestic policy or foreign policy, and I will continue to do so. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up because it's already 23 minutes long. I've got other things I want to do today. Steven's home, and we've got other more fun things that we're going to do and I'm going to do, except for get on here and rant and rave about this, but this is how I feel. These are my true beliefs, and fuck this shit. So anyway, thank you all for listening. I'll see you all again in the next video next time. More stuff on the way coming up soon. Stay tuned for more and more videos on the way. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. Democrats and Republicans at the Summit of Americas are a bunch of fucking jokes. They're all a bunch of fucking pathetic jokes. That's all they are. And other than that, nothing new to see here. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Stay tuned for more. I'll be back with more videos, other stuff, streams, premieres, a whole bunch of other shit in the works. Stay tuned. Bye for now. Peace out. Take care. See you all again next time. Have a good day.